Alright, welcome back to Gaming Wisconsinbly. Today, I'm bringing you Barbie. So, a couple things. So, Barbie is a game that, I think, I'll just say I rented once in daycare back in the day. Probably when I was like 5. It was a daycare thing. You all gotta rent a game that you're all gonna play, otherwise you don't get anything. Barbie was one of those games. And honestly, it was a lot harder than I anticipated as a kid. You know, I figured we played stuff like Championship Bowling, Mario, Duck Hunt, you know, pretty easy stuff. Figured, oh, Barbie's gonna be easy enough. Lo and behold, it's actually kind of a difficult game, especially for like a 5-year-old. It's not as easy as you think it is. So today I'm gonna show you how to like beat Barbie. I have beat it before. But we'll kind of go based on it. So, right here, Barbie, she's reading a book. Don't really know what the story is. She falls asleep and she dreams about shopping. I guess. I don't really know. So, to give myself a little bit of challenge today, I will say, if I end up losing a life, I'm just going to chug a beer. This is some winter beer from Stevens Point. They made a pistachio nut brown ale. It's actually pretty trippy. It has like a pretty strong pistachio taste. I like it for what it is. It's not a good chugging beer, but I mean, if I gotta punish myself, I'm gonna punish myself. So we're off. So this is Barbie. Pretty exciting. So what you have down here in the bottom left-hand corner, I don't know what this one does, the one way on the left, but this, you can feed to... You can hit them. You can feed the little dudes in the screen, and they'll do stuff for you. So the heart and the diamond do different things. So this little arrow thing basically moves the direction of the guys that you want. The heart will make him do things. Or sometimes not. So we'll give him that one instead. The controls in this game are ass. They're just ass. This B thing is an invincibility dealie. It's pretty exciting. There's no like music to tell you that something happened. It's just, that's it. The whole point of this game is from going left to right. I know it's pretty hard to figure out. The sound effects are terrible. They're everything you'd imagine from a Barbie game. So the whole point is basically just get to the end of the level. There are a bunch of boss fights in this game. Yep. So you see there's a cat up here. So we gotta make the cat do something for us. These little bees are like extra lives. Or extra hit points, I should say. So all those Z's... Shit! No! All those Z's are hit points, essentially. So this is your first boss of the game. I don't know what it is. It's like a door that shoots beach balls, and you feed a cat that closes the door. The bosses are super uninspired in this game. You're going to be quite amazed later on. So that's the first boss. I know it's pretty exciting. Gets attacked by a shoe, feed a cat, why not? Most of this game is brain dead, but there are a couple parts that are actually like hard, like no joke, actually hard. So your little dog, you feed the dog, he comes back. I don't know what that is falling down. It's like a where the fuck did you go? Well, sometimes the things just don't like working with you. Unless the dog just didn't want to be in this shitty game. There are a couple secrets you'll see right here. If you walk left into that little box, you get into a little secret room where you get more hit points and points. What do points do? I have no idea. Maybe they give you a 1-up or something later on. There's nothing that really says it. So right here you're fighting... You have to hit the shoe. This is kind of a bitch. There we go. Then this thing, I don't think it does anything. You just throw your little jewels and shit at it, and that's it. That's the boss. I don't get it. I don't know what that was supposed to be. You know what that could have been? And yes, I do know this. Is back in the day, what the hell was the name of it? There's these little, like, paper dolls. So, you used to be able to get these books where you would cut out, like, paper dolls. So maybe that was, like, the paper doll's outfit or something. Maybe I'm stretching, maybe. I don't know. This is what I would say is probably the hardest level in the game. Or at least up there with the hardest level in the game. Like, this is the one where as a kid it's like, ugh. There's a lot of shit going on here. Ooh, I'm invincible! The platforming is ass. It works kind of when it wants to work. It's being real nice right now, so... Gonna concentrate here for a second. Come on, where is it? There we go. So I'm just gonna take this part slow. Like, I really don't want to. Oh fuck! I really don't want to lose at this game right now. So I'm gonna see if I can just walk through this whole thing. I don't know if I did it right. Oh, I didn't do it right. Sometimes you can time it where you can just walk through certain parts. This part's kind of... I shouldn't say difficult, it's not, but it's weird. Just have to dodge... Motherfucker. Barbie's so damn tall and you can't duck in this game. You just have to kind of guess, like, what are the right places to stand. Yeah, you tall bitch. Like a monster. Yeah, don't hit me. Don't hit me. Do it. Oh, you cock. See, this is why I find this to be a hardest stage in the game. Because it's really hard to figure out where the hitboxes are. I'm just gonna see if I can get my invincibility and run it out. Got that part. Whoa. Okay, so maybe after this, I'm gonna see if I can just run it down. Oh shit, I fucked up. Okay. Alright, got it good enough. I think that's the end of the stage. That's the hardest stage in the game. But it's pretty early on. This stage is absolutely brain dead. All you gotta do is not hit the water. And there is nothing else in this stage. It's so dumb. Boring. So yeah, like a lot of people, I always get this a lot of the times, like, what are the games worth playing on NES? And in my opinion, it's damn near every game has some sort of reason to play it. And that's not the same as like every other system. So for Super Nintendo, for example, which is my favorite console, man, there are a lot of like trash platformers that are just not fun whatsoever. Like Home Improvement being one of them, where it's like not even a bad game, it's just boring as shit. Once you get past the fact that it's not Home Alone, Home Improvement, there's not a whole lot left to enjoy, and it's long and it's boring. Like Wayne's World being another one. There's so many, like The Mask. Basically, pick a licensed game on Super Nintendo, and I'll just tell you right away to like just don't even bother playing it. It probably sucks. NES is a little different. So they're licensed franchises. I mean, there are a lot of companies that get shit like LJN, where yeah, there's a lot of really fucking bad games. Like, do I think Who Framed Roger Rabbit's worth playing? No. But Barbie, like, if you just want a quick game to beat that's cheap and doesn't require a whole lot of thought, not a bad one. I mean, it's fine. So this little circle thing makes you like a Super Saiyan Barbie, I guess. I don't know. You're pretty much invincible at the moment. Let's see if there's a secret thing. I don't think there's any more secrets that I know in these levels. But yeah, like stuff like this, totally worth it. A lot of the movie franchise games are fine. Like if Batman, Gremlins are perfectly legit. So I don't know. I like playing the quote unquote bad games of NES. Like, I don't find them to be all that atrocious. Come on, Barbie. Yeah, as you see, like most of this game, other than the couple hard parts, it's pretty straightforward. Here's a boss. To my understanding, that's a pizza oven. All you have to do is close the pizza oven. There, I beat it. I guess. I don't fucking know. I don't pretend to understand some of the games that I play. But Barbie, for what it is not the worst offender of being a bad game in NES. Oh, the Simpsons games, like Bart versus the Space Mutants. Like, that to me is like a 0-star game. This one's playable. It's not bad, and it's not impossibly hard. And the controls are okay. She's not the most responsive platformer, and you're going to see... I'm assuming I'm going to get to the last stage of the game, but... You'll see the hardest platforming in the game, and it's hard, but it's not, like, impossible. So Barbie's still dreaming. Now, randomly, she's a mermaid. And there's a jellyfish over here. He's kind of like Slender Man, where he just doesn't go away. So here's a little secret. So you can feed the dolphin, and he moves you like 5 feet. I don't really know what the point is, but... You know, I guess if this part's too hard for you, the dolphin helps. It might even be faster than just doing it manually, I don't know. Either way, so pressing the jump button here makes you go a little bit faster. The pearls in this one are the life ups. This is another one of those invincibility Super Saiyan things. I'm just waiting for it here. So this is the only way to kill the jellyfish, is to see. Yippee! This will automatically feed like these guys for you too. The only problem is you have to wait like a freaking year for it to grab your item. There you go. So this little fish is gonna do something for me. So I thought. Oh, I missed a pearl. No. Well. So you just want to keep your life stocked. There are a couple more hard parts in the game. There's one more boss that I would probably consider hard. And there's one, I think just one stage I'd consider pretty tough. Otherwise, it's pretty straightforward. Her hitbox is basically her boobs. Oops. Eh. No, I'm bad. I'm really bad. Eh. Come on, do a thing for me. Do a thing. I don't know what he's doing. Oh, here's the secret. Now, if it looks really jank on your screen, it's like that too. I can't see a fucking thing. I'm hitting point boxes or something, I'm sure. So I want to feed him again. We'll see what he does. Don't want to go too far, otherwise I'd probably despawn him. Oh, that was the invincibility deal. Oh, he's gonna grab me a starfish. Whatever. Starfish is just points. Let's see what he does. I don't feel like waiting around for him. I don't know what he does, but... Sure, it's nothing important. Yeah, don't get hit by the bubbles, or fish, or clamshells. Kind of want that, but can't get it. Just don't want to face check anything. So I'm gonna grab that pearl. There's the jellyfish of doom. Right here is a little auto scroller. One of, I think, the only auto scroller in this game, as far as I know. So you can rack up points. Again, points. What do they do? I don't know. Whatever. And now you just dodge the turtles. Whee! Oh shit! Weird pattern. Put some turtle food out there. Nyeh, nyeh. Oh, here's another pearl. I want that. So what is this? A door? I think it's a door or hooks or something. So this stage, I wouldn't say it's hard, it's weird. So there is current that you can't really see. You just have to kind of understand that it's there. So the controls are awkward as shit right now. They're really weird. Very not responsive. So I'm just going to take the stage kind of slow. You can just burn through it if you want, but I kind of want to make sure I get the stuff I want. I really want that bubble dealy. Oh, you bitch. It takes so long. Come on. There we go. Let's get some points for some reason. There's another one of those, which I don't think you can even have to, but I'm cool, so I'm gonna have to. Oh yeah, this is the one part that has like dueling current in this stage. It's ass. Ass! Oh god, there's so much going on here. Current! Okay. The dolphin's gonna carry me, hopefully carry me to the exit. There we go. Oh. Controls are so weird. Okay, now here's a boss. When you first start here, you don't really know what you're doing. You just hang out right here. He can't hit you. All you have to do is hit this lock. There, I just beat the boss. I don't get the boss fights in this game. So yeah, I'm hoping to do a few more of these somewhat soon. It's just I just gotta find games that I want to do this with, you know, like just do a full playthrough. What I gotta do is activate a Twitter account soon, so maybe I'll do that. And if my NES collection is pretty big, so there's not a whole lot other than some pretty obscure rare games that I'm missing. So maybe I'll throw like Twitter polls or something out there if anyone gives a shit to have me play another game. Feel more than free to say so. I'll open it up and throw it down in the comments. You know, feel free to post some stuff out there. I have a solid selection of Super Nintendo. I have about half the N64 collection. Pretty solid Sega collection. And just got an Atari Jaguar. I don't have I have like 5 games for it. It's not many, but it's something. But yeah, the reason I haven't done a whole lot of anything on the channel recently is I've been spending most of my time collecting, to be completely honest. It's really taken up a lot of my time, but you know, I enjoy that just as much as anything, probably. Oh, you bitch. Oh, no! I need you, ice cream cone. Oops. Oh, shoot. Ooh, got him. Just in time. So this soda will hurt me. I'm in the soda shop. I couldn't tell you when the last time soda shops have actually been a thing in this planet, but wait for me to decide, I guess. Nothing up there. You can probably barely see it, but there's a little steam coming out of that cup. I can't hit the steam. So just take it chill. Eh! Grabbing that's a bitch. It disappeared. So this is where the platforming kind of gets meh. Got it. So right here. There we go. So I'm at full health. I'm in a pretty good spot here. As long as I don't do any colossal fuck ups, I think I'll be fine. So maybe on when I make a Twitter, maybe falling ceiling stuff. What I might do is post a link to the games that I have in my collection, and feel free to pick something from there if you want. And if it's a longer game, generally I do a review for it. But if it's a short game like this, you know, something that's under an hour, I actually like just doing full playthrough. I don't really do Let's Play stuff. And you might be like, oh, but this is... But it's not. What I don't like is the stuff that... like, a lot of people do this. They play a game for like 10 minutes. They play it like trash. They call it a Let's Play, and that's what they do. It's just... To me, it's like the lowest form of... the lowest form of trying. Not really a big fan of that format. If you're gonna play a game, like, at least play it enough so you get like a solid understanding of it. What I really want to do, oops, shit, no, fuck you. What I like doing is beating a game fully and then reviewing it. So I'm hoping to do a little bit more of that. I'm finishing up my Castlevania reviews, actually. I just have to finish it. I've played all the games other than the 64-bit and PlayStation era, which I have them all. Oops, motherfucker. Ah, damn it. See, you can get trapped, and it's really bad. So this is where the platforming sucks. There we go. Oh yeah. Got it. So yeah, I gotta finish up the Castlevania. I have a few other projects in the works right now too. It's just finding the time and effort. Especially for like a small, crappy little channel. It's not like the easiest thing to do. Oh shit, can I not get that? I might have to steal that car. It's just hard to like justify the time, you know? Oh, it's gonna come over here. Great. Oh, come here, you bastard. I'm closer. You're a whore. Mother of a whore. Alright, whatever. I don't even... It's probably maxed out in life right now. So, I'm fighting a giant root beer machine. All I have to do is turn off the valves. Oops, where did that one go? So, pretty hard boss. This game is so jank. I think there's one more boss before the final boss. So we're at the home stretch. I don't think I'm going to be cramming that beer. But stranger things have happened. Well, wasn't that full health? Eh. So yeah, what I want to do... Oh god. I just thought of like more stuff I'm working on. It's kind of a nightmare. Oops. No, come back. So, if I can... It doesn't go low enough. Eh. Lower! Lower, you bastard. Yeah. So I have to kind of guess. This is what I would call the second hardest stage in the game. If not, maybe the first hardest. So I'm going to concentrate a little bit here just to get past it. The boss of this stage is what I would consider the hardest boss in the game. So I'm just going to make sure I get to him with enough life to do it. Okay. I think I'm good. So I just hate, I don't know, like, oh shit. Ah, ass. Alright, so I lost a couple. Here I can gain back one hit. This is one of the most awkward platforming parts, in my opinion. Because sometimes you just don't hit the edge of that. Hit! There we go. As you notice, the music doesn't really get good. Oh, there we go. Alright, I have invincibility. And try to run it out. I guess we'll see how far I can get. Okay, it's gonna stop just about right here. And we're good. We are golden. Look at that dessert menu. 40 cents for soda. Okay, so this is the other boss right here. You have to kill ice cream. You kill ice cream, and that's it. That's not bad. That's not bad, losing one health right there. I did this yesterday, and I probably lost like 7 hits in that, so. Part of the noob trap is actually trying to go on those top platforms and throw stuff down. You don't really have to. It's Barbie. Now this is the last stage of the game. This is the, like, fuck you point. So I'm gonna intentionally screw up here. So if you hit the platform down there, you go all the way back. So hopefully that'll be the only time I do that, just to show you. But Barbie is not a great platforming game. So what you'll notice is you have to land on the platforms on her back foot in the air. Like, none of her other part of her hitbox matters. It's super weird. Yeah. So, let's see what I can do here. So yeah, like, you see that tiny little note? How the fuck are you supposed to land in that? It's possible, it's just a pain in the ass. Like, it's probably not pixel perfect, but, you know, if there's any... Motherfucker, did you get on there? But yeah, if there was a part of this game that's close to pixel perfect, it's definitely that. Oh, ass. Why did I do that? Oh, thank God. Alright, I made it. I made it to the very end. I didn't grab the extra hit point up there, but I don't need it. Finally, we're on the last boss. All you gotta do is jump on the coins. You gotta do a full jump, and you gotta dodge those. Does it make sense? No. There we go. I beat Barbie. Whoa, what a fucking accomplishment. So that's the game for you. Watch this amazing cutscene. I'm going to show you one quick thing afterwards. Maybe the creepiest thing in the game. But yeah, for a bad game like Barbie, I mean, I wouldn't go ahead and say it's good, but I mean, it is what it is. It's Barbie. I give it a solid 2. It's playable. It's quick. Except for the last level, like, I think that just took me 15 minutes to beat the last level. Which sucks. Like, the last level literally took me the time it took me to do like half the entire game. Last night I blew through it on my second try and it was awesome. But it's hard. You have to kind of get used to it. The platforming controls are really ass. It's like Wizard of Oz and Super Nintendo type of bad. It doesn't make any sense, but it's definitely not a game that like a 5-year-old is going to pick up and beat, which, you know, I learned the hard way as a kid. But it's worth a chance if you can find it for $5 somewhere and you just want a quick game to beat. I mean, there are worse things out there. So that is Barbie, and I'm going to show you just some creepy thing here to finish it off. So I'm just going to start up a new game, and I'm going to die. Oh God! Oh God! Oh, the humanity just... Oh, Barbie's dead. Look at those eyes. What the fuck is with her? She looks like a bug. Like a giant scary bug monster. I don't know what they were thinking. But creepy. Anyway, that's Barbie. Thanks for watching. Like I said, I'm going to throw up a Twitter and link it in the comments. So feel free if there's another like shortish game that you want to see me play. Or like a Wisconsin brew. Maybe you want to see me do a review for or something like that. Feel free to throw it up there. Otherwise, I'm just going to go back to the collection and pick out a random game when I feel like it. Thanks for watching. Peace out.